Halt. Who goes there? Is that my followers I see? You gotta be kidding me. Did I really say that? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's D with the T. I noticed that most of the tea on my channel is about myself, so I guess that's the best tea to have. You stay out of other people's business, you know? But anyway. Are you subscribed? I hope you're subscribed. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I am here today with another creative chat. And we are going to talk about staying sane as a creative. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. We don't want to be that way. Keeping at a place of peace as a creative. Highly creative people can be some of the most discombobulated, in your head, brain won't cut off, brain won't cut off, brain won't shut off, brain won't shut off. I mean, seriously, like, we can be some of the most in our head and just, y'all know. Either you are a creative, highly creative person, or you know some, and you know it can be a task to deal with. But as a creative, staying in a place of peace helps you to move forward by leaps and bounds. A lot of times, the thing that keeps us from creating greatness is just us being in our head. I've learned that it's not always the outer things that get in our way, that keep us in our head. It's actually more so our perspective on certain things. So let's just jump right in to the chat. So this one thing I definitely had to learn over time. Number one, you're not what you do. You're not what you create. Knowing the difference between our value and our work. Your work does not define who you are. If I were to lose the ability, to write, to see, to create, for whatever reason, I would still have purpose and I would still have value. And I think we don't realize that what we do does not determine our worth. That's very hard, especially because we can be sensitive about what we create. Like, I wrote this song and it came from the depths of my heart, the depths of my soul. That's fine, but it was still something that came out of you. It's not you. Understandably, it makes sense of why you would be sensitive about what you create. Your value and what you bring to people is not only defined by your gifts and the talents that you have. I believe I'm pretty dope, but at the end of the day, I'm not only dope because I'm a dope graphic designer. That's something I really had to learn, and I have to remind myself sometimes. I'm not my gift, and you're not yours either. Numero dos. Saying no to the comparison trap. Down with the comparison trap. Down with the comparison trap. Do not fall into the trap of comparison. Admire, fellow creatives, mentors, people that you aspire to be like. It's easy, super easy, to compare yourself to them. It's okay to be inspired and learn and glean from others, but it doesn't benefit you to compare yourself. Like, do I stack up against this person? Like, you'll never be that person. Even, I know sometimes we will kind of shape our path or our craft kind of following or shadowing someone, and that's okay, but even with you doing the same thing someone else does, it's not going to be exactly the same. You won't be them. So it doesn't benefit you it's just a waste of time, and it's a pitfall that you don't want to fall into. It's a trap. So run. If you want to compare yourself to somebody, compare yourself to where you were last year. Where was I last year? How well did I do on my last project? That might be something that you can compare yourself to, but do not compare yourself to other people. It's fruitless. Yeah. This next one might seem very simple, but I've actually met people that say they don't like to do this, okay? Number 3, practice your craft. You want to be better, you want to get better. Practice makes perfect. Well, we don't want to be perfect, but practice makes better. Let's say that. Practice makes better. That's better, right? But yeah, I have actually met creatives that don't ever practice. You won't ever be able to go any further than where you currently are. And who wants to stay the same? I don't. I don't think you do either. So I think it's really important to just practice what you do. We had to learn how to ride a bike when we were younger. Well, fun fact about D, I don't know how to ride a bike. I tried, somebody tried to teach me when I was younger, and I fell down, scraped my knee, and I was like, not for me. I won't do that again. But oh, hey, that's a perfect example. I never fully learned how to ride a bike. If you put me on a bike today, yeah, I don't know what would happen because I never continued to practice and get better. Bumps and bruises may happen, but you know, y'all like my analogy? Oh, look at me. No, but seriously, like, you have to get better. And I think we don't really have an excuse. You have the educational form, you have school, but nowadays, YouTube is everything. The internet has opened so many doors for us. You can get an ebook, invest in yourself, e-courses, classes, like tutorials everywhere. I have literally worked for clients and have had to learn software on the fly. 24-hour deadline, figure this out. It's not enough to just love a thing. If you love it, you'll nurture it and you'll grow it. I've heard this from several people. The way to be a filmmaker is to make films. If you don't know how to do a thing, you have to get out there and do it. And that's literally how I have built my entire creative career. Practicing, practice. Practice don't make perfect, practice makes better. Practice. 4, be honest and integral with yourself and others. This has helped me keep so much peace by being honest with myself. And when I say that, I know that's kind of like it's generalized how I'm saying it, but literally in every situation, every scenario that you can think of, like if you're honest and integral in those scenarios, it like will work for you. Whether that's working with clients and how you interact with them, what you deliver to them, be honest, be integral. Telling someone I'm not gonna make that deadline, or change your plans, what projects you take on. Even when it comes to yourself, I know sometimes we build like a schedule or deadline for ourselves concerning certain projects that we have. It helps to be honest in saying, right now in this season I'm not able to do that, or I can do this but not this. Integrity and honesty will help you so much. It really brings about forward movement, which this kind of takes me into my next one. Number 5, under promise, over deliver. This I learned, I think the first person I heard say this is my pastor, like many years ago. But, like many fries. But it's something that I'm still kind of, I'll be honest, trying to get a hold on. But when I fully execute this, it helps. Basically, whether you're working with someone else, collabing, or working with clients, or even again, just working on your own personal creative project, under promise and say, I'm going to do this. This is what I can actually commit to doing. I know that I can create this. I can do it by this time, like realistically. Then once you exceed that, or you give something better, it really works in your favor. It helps to build bridges. It helps to bring back repeat clients. Like, it really does help. And it just helps you also to not be so discouraged when you don't meet this huge, because I have a tendency to like make long lists and think that I can get it all done in a day. And I cannot. Okay. So under promise, over deliver. Simply put, it works. Number 6, showing yourself grace. I think we can be super hard on ourselves as far as our progression, as far as how we did on a project. It's okay that I made a mistake. I feel like this could be better, but it's okay. Like, yes, you always want to improve, but showing yourself grace will really help you to stay in a place of peace. Just because you show yourself grace doesn't mean you're fully negating growth that needs to happen, but it just allows you to more freely improve. Like, naturally, if I were to constantly beat up on someone, they're gonna be less able to receive from me, or they're not gonna respect me. And it kind of works the same way. If you continue to like beat up on yourself, then you're no longer in an environment where you can thrive. So showing yourself grace and saying yes, I need to improve, allows you to better thrive creatively. Now this next one, I do not play about. Number 7, get rest. Team no sleep. Now I'm team sleep, okay? I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna get those Z's in. Counting the sheep. Let me say this, I get it. People are trying to make the point that there are so many hours in the day and we waste them, whether it be on social media, sleeping in a way, binge watching TV. People want to better utilize their time in order to build. It makes sense. But we were created a certain way and you need rest. It's like when you don't get enough sleep, your mind gets foggy. I know me, I get delusional when I don't get sleep. I can't be grammatically correct when I don't get sleep. Everything goes out the window. So how do you expect to be creative if you're constantly grinding? I think you should better maybe manage your time, but definitely get enough sleep. We're not giving out trophies for team no sleep. I think that's passe. Yeah, get some rest. Sleep up. Number 8, do not undersell yourself. I did that for some time. I know so many creatives do. Do not undersell yourself. Know your value, know your worth creatively. Now don't cheat the people. Like, don't cheat the people. Charge your arm and a leg in their firstborn child and you working in with Microsoft Word. I'm not saying do that. But like, seriously, research the market, see what you're valued at, with your experience and your education and different things, and do not undersell yourself. And I think sometimes as freelancers, we're trying so hard to build, we just want to take all the jobs that come our way. And like, I really have honed in on turning down some people. If I feel like we're not going to be a good match, and it's gonna be too much of a headache to work with certain people, I literally will not take the job, like, seriously. Because all money is not good money. And, people feel like, if I'm cheaper, then people will go with me. And what happens is, yeah, that's right, you're gonna be the cheap person. So when you do try to, in the future, raise your price, then you're like, no, I'm not paying for that. You are the penny lady. So I've worked for pennies before, and it's like you put all these hours and time in, and no. Like, people sometimes are like, oh, that's too much for a logo. But at the end of the day, when you take this logo and you put it on billboards and you convert it into sales, for your company, or you put this and you post it, put it on t-shirts and you sell 1 million t-shirts. God is dope. Whoever made God is dope, that t-shirt brand, like, they're killing right now. They literally are taking that same design and put it on different colorways, different, today we're gonna do metallic, today we're gonna do foil, today we're gonna do puff paint. Like, literally, just imagine doing that shirt, as a graphic designer for $25, and now people are making millions off of God is dope. It doesn't make sense. So don't undersell yourself. Make sure that you value yourself, and your time and your skill set. People are coming to you for a reason, so just make sure that you are valued at the right price. And the ones that are for you will come, okay? Everybody else, toodaloo, and it's all right. Number 9. Don't ask me why I have 9. I don't know. That's just what I had, okay? Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Number 9. Fight to stay organized. Now, everybody's different. Like, nothing that I say is gonna always just be for, every creative. No. There are some people that I know that are creative that are super organized. Me, I didn't get that memo. when God dropped me down to earth. That wasn't in my DNA. Like off top. Oof. Stuff here, stuff there, stuff everywhere. Woo, I gotta fight to stay organized. A lot of creatives I know have to do the same. Get a good planner, have notebooks, and just make sure that you write everything down. Set aside a day where you can map out your projects and your plan of action, your strategy. I make daily lists. I use my planner. And now I'm not fully successful at this. It's something I'm still like getting better at, but I think what we tend to do is we'll start something and then we fail at it and then we just like leave it by the wayside. No, like to create discipline, you have to do that thing for a while. So fight to stay organized. Whatever you can do, that will keep your mind at peace. Even your workspace, like keep it organized. Like sometimes creatives can be, you know, have this there, and their workspace is crazy, even on your computer, like, and even my files, oh my gosh, like, organize your files, organize your computer, keep that stuff cleaned up, keep your emails cleaned up. Whew, that will save you a headache. Like, it's just something when you're in an environment, you're working with, you know, just clean area, and yeah, so organize, stay organized in whatever way you can. It will save you so much stress. But I think that's about it. I think I have it covered. I think I covered everything I wanted to say. What are some things that help you to stay at peace? Like, drop them in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you got something from it. I hope you found some little nuggets and something that I said. Comment below and let me know some of the ways you keep at peace. And please guys, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can know when I have another video come out. Goodbye. Bye guys. See you later. It's gonna be May. It's actually gonna be November. Y'all, I'm just trying to be consistent out here in these streets. It's driving me insane, driving me insane, driving me insane. Got like my little Eddie Kane impersonation. Slash Casey and JoJo. I'm going crazy, crazy, crazy. Jiggy, 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 jiggy. Number 5. That was 10. Number 5. Woo! My God, y'all.